Hello students, welcome back to our next video tutorial of our subject Engineering Graphics 2, unit number 5. We are actually at conversion of views. Previously we have discussed conversion of views from ISO to ortho, nothing but 3-dimensional to 2-dimensional views. 3-dimensional to 2-dimensional views with respect to front view, top view and side view. It may be left side view or right side view. Now thing is that we are going to vice versa of the previously discussed topic, conversion of views from ortho to iso. Ortho I said nothing but 2-dimensional views, 2-dimensional view to 3-dimensional view. Now what is 2-dimensional view? 2-dimensional view, as I said, it's combination of front view, top view, left side view or right side view. See here you are supposed to remember front view, we have the knowledge that it will cover length and height. Top view we have the knowledge that it will cover length and breadth. If any side view, right, preferably it may be left side view or right side view, it will cover your breadth and height. Now using these things we are supposed to convert into 3-dimensional view called isometric view. This is similar to our isometric projections concept which we discussed at unit number 4. At unit number 4, I hope you all remember, right, we have first used one cube box. Remember this, take a point, draw 30 degrees line. These three are nothing but isometric axis: iso right plane, iso left plane, iso top. Iso right plane, iso left plane, iso top plane. Here it is same 3-dimensional view. Now if you remember 3-dimensional to 2-dimensional conversion, we have taken one arrow mark for the direction of viewing, which preferably it will be front view. Front view, top view, from here it will be left side view. If we take here arrow mark for front view, top view, right side view. So this same concept will be applied to this conversion of views ortho to iso, 2-dimensional views. We will be given in the question combination of two views, that may be front view or top view, with these dimension parameters, length view and length and height, length and breadth, or there may be combination of top view, front view and side view, length and height, breadth and height. Finally we will cover 3-dimensional parameters from the two views such that we can convert that into 3-dimensional view, isometric view. So as part of that unit number 5, right, exercise 9 we have discussed iso to ortho 6 problems. Now exercise number 10, last exercise probably problem number 1. Now this is the question figure which you can observe. This will be the question figure which will be given in your examination paper. Now you can clearly understand from the knowledge of orthographic projection concept that these are two views, front view, top view. Preferably as we are following first angle projection concept, this will be your front view, this will be your top view. Front view, what are the dimension parameters will be covered? Length and height. Here if you observe length, it is 60, height it is 40 mm. Top view it will cover length and breadth. Length is as it is 60, breadth it is 30. Now you are supposed to analyze and visualize that this as the front view and this as the top view. If you remember, we have discussed isometric projections or isometric view concept in unit number 4 of converting simple and compound solids. Whatever the projections we draw, front view of a square pyramid or pentagonal pyramid or hexagonal prism, that problems we have drawn front view, and after that we have drawn top view. Then we used to generate the 3-dimensional view with the help of box method. Same concept here following. We are supposed to develop a box which is like this, right, which should be like this, nothing but iso right, iso left and iso top. This box with respect to these dimension parameters, inside we are supposed to insert this front view and top view as it would look like a 3-dimensional object. See, every time preferably right side we consider as front view, right, top view, left side view, right side preferably, right, but it is not depending upon this figure. Now in this question it is front view, this is top view. Front view means here it should contain 60 and 40. top view it should contain 60 and 30. Left side view is not given in that, but here comes our application of engineering knowledge, engineering drawing subject knowledge, so that we have to draw the neatly your side view also. Now how to start with? Remember how we have started this box method there? Simple, take reference point. I am using all the instruments which you are having handy, right? First and foremost, protractor, right? I hope you remember these lines with respect to this point. ISO right will be 30 degrees, 90 degrees. Now with respect to that point, simply I'm just for reference purpose drawing a small straight line in this with respect to that point. $30 degrees towards right side, 30 degrees towards left side, 90 degrees height. 3 points. Simple, you see this? 30 degrees, 90 degrees, ISO right, ISO left and ISO top. With respect to that point, you have drawn even that points also. See, as I have this 10 centimeters length here, I am using same 10 centimeters. Now think here, see what is that, as we are assuming that front view should be at the right side, nothing but here. So front view, this shape is to be fit in the ISO right plane. This shape, nothing but in the conversion of views, nothing but 3-dimensional to 2D, we are assuming this as your front view. Same way, this front view has to be fit here. How it is? What is the length? Total length it is 60, height it is 40. Now I am constructing a box here. See, with respect to 0, here, ISO right of box. Try to draw the light lines. 60, height 40, next ISO left. See, ISO left is nothing but length, breadth and height. See, height we have known, breadth from the top view you can analyze it as 30. So here in the left side I am drawing it as 30. These are the 3 things which we have drawn: ISO right length, height, ISO left breadth. Now with this we are supposed to complete a box, right, like this. Here the drafter will be very useful for us. If you fix the drafter here like this, now you can align this drafter to this, right, such that you can take it with fixing easily. You can draw that line for whatever the 60 mm. Now again lose it, align with the vertical, close this vertical, so align here so that we can complete the box very easily. But as you are not having the provision of using a drafter at homes, you can take the help of some other instruments like compass. See, this compass, simple, I am not doing anything. I am taking measurement and intersection points. See, how I am doing is, this is the height I am taken from this point. So from this point also same height. Draw arc, right? From same height, from this point also same height. Try to draw arc. Now try to try length. See, this length is 60. From this particular point, cut the previous arc for 60. Now same way, here it is 30. With respect to compass, measure the first line drawn. See, why I am using compass means to make you comfort and easy of drawing the lines. We have cut arc. Now if you observe, from this particular intersection points, put the points, draw vertical lines. We will get exact whatever the line we have drawn earlier. See, now here same, try to join the length lines. breadth lines. See, iso right I have drawn, iso left I have drawn. So try to draw light. Now iso top. See, from here iso top, again same procedure. See, you know this, you have finished up to 30. From this point, draw arc for 30 mm. Now length part. mm. I'm not asking you to take the compass length with respect to the scale, what you call here, whatever this, because if you draw first length, the same length will be continued. Now we got new intersection point here, this one. Try to draw the lines lightly. Finally, we have constructed a three-dimensional box completely with respect to 30 degrees at right, 30 degrees at left, 90 degrees. So with respect to the protractor, I have drawn first 30 right, 30 left, height 90 degrees. After that, with the help of compass, I have constructed the remaining things. Now think here, this front view is to be make fit here at this particular location. Now whatever the thick lines, you are supposed to draw them light, and finally you can join them thick. See here, you have to analyze this front view will be fit here. See, height of 40, breadth of 30, length of 60. 60 by 40, bottom it is thick, so it should be thick, right? Height here 40 thick, but here inside we are supposed to go 20 inside, 20 backside, 20 bottom. Now that comes some typical of how to draw that parallel lines. Now think here, I am doing with thick. 40 base part, thick one. You can observe the line difference. Height, thick one. This height also, thick one. Now 20 from left to right, right to left, 20 both. (20) 20. See, I have drawn thick lines up to this particular 2 points, 20, 20. Now here comes main thing, it has to come down height. Height, what angle it has to come down? 90 degrees. Now here 90 degrees means with the help of whatever the protractor you are doing, you can draw 90 degrees or not. Here comes the main purpose of the drafter. Once your drafter is there, you can align this and keep that for 2020. But as the drafter is, if you have the chance of fitting, see, this is a plank which I am using for as like a study table and reading pad. Reading pad, if you have a study chair at your home, you can keep your reading pad on your study chair, and top end here, top end, whatever this top end here, you can fix your drafter that you can use. If you are not having drafters, try to draw here. See this, same thing. Try to move. You can easily analyze what it is. Is it parallel or not? See this all. Here I have to come 20 from 7, 6, 5. Here nothing but 20 down. Same parallel line from this side. Try to slide it very slowly, such that you will get one intersection, right? From here to here 10, here to here 20. Thick line. Now here from this bottom, it should be parallel. Try to align it, move it for parallel. You will be missing drafter, but you have to know the method how you are drawing this. If any extra things comes, you can remove this. Finally, this is your front view. Same we have it. This is the light line. You can erase it later. Now think here. See, now remember top view. From this top view, you understand you have to fit here. But when you are keeping it the top view, this rectangle will be here at the left corner. This rectangle will be at the right corner. Now here from the top, it is also rectangle. With respect to front view, you can easily analyze that there is a step inside. That means here you are supposed to draw that. Now for that purpose, trying to draw thick lines. This first one, overall box, try to draw thick. All it is full complete. But where you have to remove is nothing but here we have to keep step. So for that purpose, here what I am doing, at this particular line, I am drawing only 20 mm towards right, and from here 20 mm towards top. Now this side it's full thick, so I am drawing thick line completely. Now here parallel lines, if you observe from here to here, it is completely thick. This at this height, this complete rectangle, at complete height of 40, this rectangle, just join the corners. Now here at this height, this complete rectangle. Now here I am joining the corners, just dot corners. Now if you observe, if I remove these two extra lines by erasing, see there is a scope of erase, that's why try to draw the light lines. You can observe a step. Now is this looking like three-dimensional? Not exactly. That we are supposed to finish at the right iso left thick lines. See, if there is anything change in the view of the iso left, there will be some hidden lines, but there is no any hidden lines, so that's why we are giving. Now think here, when you are looking from here, you have the knowledge of how you have converted your three-dimensional to two-dimensional. Now two-dimensional to three-dimensional, at this particular location, this two rectangle, bottom rectangle has to be drawn, right? How it has to be drawn? See, simple. Whatever the length it is there, it has to go through hole like this. From here it has to go through inside. Now to what extent it has to go is up to our vision. See, for that purpose, see here we will have a step, this depth step as it is here. Same parallel line from this corner, how you have drawn down. From this corner you are supposed to draw it as down. For that what happened? See, try to take the same line, drag it. Here comes the help of drafter, but drafter is not available here. Try to draw parallel lines to all these lines. See, if you try to start from here, it has to draw vertically down. Vertical line, I am mentioning vertical line. Up to where? See, up to the boundary of the previous one. See, this is the boundary, so I have drawn bottom only. Now think here, what else again? See, from this corner, step towards inside. So that step towards inside, how it has to be drawn means nothing but same for this parallel. At this height we have through line, this one. At this corner also we will have through line. So from this corner, try to drag, see, at this location, it will try to go inside. Now if you observe cleanly, right, this is the three-dimensional figure, so of what you call here. If you try to adjust, this will go and meet here, but it's getting clash here, so stop it here up to the boundary. Now if you observe here, it's directly a step. Here it is open, here it is open. From here, if you try to draw hidden lines, you will get little bit knowledge. I will show you how to draw the hidden lines of through this hole. At this corner it has gone through this. Same way, if I come here, what is the depth? 20. From here 10, 10, 20. From here 20 to 20. See, if I try to draw parallel lines, it will get coincide here. See, but in actual there is no need to draw hidden lines. Now here it will be one more hidden line like this. That will be a through hole. No need to show the hidden lines unnecessarily, but outside when you are drawing the three-dimensional, we are supposed to show outside boundary. This is your final answer. Front view, top view. Front view we have to cover top view we have to cover, but here comes a picture of analysis and applying knowledge of through hole from here to here inside. There we have to keep our answer. See, like this, there are many three-dimensional figures which we are supposed to do. Try to give the dimensions. See, these dimensions as usual. What is this total length? Now what about the width? Height. So while you are doing dimension, align the extension lines with the main figure. Height of 40. If you are still supposed to show these two dimensions of 2020 breakup, you can still show them in the three-dimensional object like this. Extension lines, drawing extension lines with respect to parallel lines. See how the dimension is 20, 20, 20. This is complete about your first figure of converting 2D to 3D, right? This look should be in three-dimensional. See 40, 30 height. If you want to show the depth here, you can also show the depth, no problem, by just aligning this. Inside the figure, draw a line. For this, draw a line. Think here, drawing the light lines, erasing the unlimited lines out of the boundary, showing the three-dimensional figure within the boundary. See, that is your problem number 1 of exercise number 10, right? Conversion of ortho to iso, 2D to 3D. Hope you all understand this concept of converting with respect to the box method. This box method we have done earlier. There is no new thing. There we have drawn front view, top view and converted. Same here we am doing, but these are new looks. That is the only difference. We'll discuss one more problem in the next video tutorial. Hope you all understand. Try to draw the things as early as possible. Thank you.